This is the evaluation. I did. I thought it was very, very nice. As I said, very uplifting and simple, but yeah, quite arresting, you know. So you'll talk me through it. Where did it come from? Where did the idea come from? How was it developed?
Well, we were inspired by learning that someone that was Angie knew from school had commit suicide.
Oh.
And obviously it wasn't exactly the nicest thing to hear. So we were thinking, like, what is it that pushes a person to do that sort of thing, and what sort of things they go through. So we sort of tried to empathise.
Very good.
With this person before he went there, and then we also discussed that perhaps if someone hadn't been there for him, or maybe if he had just spoke to someone or seen someone about it, then maybe it wouldn't have been okay.
Yeah.
And we all discussed that actually probably, like, I know when I'm feeling a bit down, the best person to talk to is like my friends, and even if it's just a little, like, you know, I was feeling a bit rubbish of it, still, oh man, you know, need to cheer up, whatever. It makes that difference. And so when we...
Amen. Can you preach it this time?
So when we made this, we just thought we'd perhaps show how upset and how down it could get, but then how it could have been reversed, and how if there can be, you can turn yourself around.
Yeah. Oh, very good, Chris. Yeah, well put. Any other thoughts from the... Maybe yes. Maybe it's your turn now. Maybe we can be sarky to you.
I wasn't being sarcastic. I'm not serious.
You want to add anything to that?
Yeah, what you said.
Well, it seems to me it was also a lot about a kind of finding a love, is it? Or is it just finding a friend? Or
I think a bit of both. Perhaps a female friend, but perhaps not like a girlfriend or a boyfriend. But,
right.
You know,
Yeah.
it's always different with your mates.
Yes.
With a girl,
Yeah.
A girl is generally more sensitive and
Is that true? I'm not sure about this one.
I don't know.
Not sure about this one.
We'll be more sympathetic towards a boy being upset rather than perhaps maybe a friend.
Okay, so having got that theme and that idea, and you took a real thing and then you developed it into a kind of universal thing. You took a particular thing and made it universal, which is what art is about to some extent. How did you do that? How did you develop it, the idea, and make it into this thing?
Well,
do you want to? Should we pass the baton to let other people say something as well? So maybe and Holley, I'd like you to chip in as well. Okay. So if you want to kind of have any thoughts about how that was developed, we'll talk about the music side of it in a second.
We kind of thought, I don't know, we've been more positive about the situation and end it on a dark, kind of bad...
You're going to end it on a dark note?
No, we didn't want to.
Right.
Because, like, we were trying to be optimistic about it as possible. And, I don't know. Yeah.
But how did you choose the pictures? Where did the words come from?
I wrote them.
You wrote them?
Yeah.
Okay, and where did the idea about doing it in two voices come from?
It was kind of off cuff a bit. Originally it was going to be that I would be saying the words in quite a mono sort of tone while Angie sung them.
Right.
Yeah.
But then we decided after trying it...
We thought, since there's a girl and a boy in the pictures, we thought we'd kind of be them.
I see.
And especially like on one of them where I said a line, Angie said a line, then I said a line, Angie said a line, and then the two lines...
Yeah, those moments where you both spoke together. What was the significance of that? Yeah.
I think it just showed that maybe...
When you have someone, and when you're together...
You speak as one, as it were, literally.
Maybe somebody else that you're speaking to has gone through that before and they know what it's like and or they've been close to it and they understand it.
Okay, and the music, how did that work with it and how did you develop that?
We actually wrote the music slightly differently because I wrote the minor part and Holley wrote the...
Can you demonstrate those two parts, Holley?
The influence from the first chord from listening to I'll Be Missing You by Puff Daddy. It's got a police song.
Oh, I know what you mean. Yeah, it's that add to.
I heard Josh play it and I didn't physically go to put it in there, but just when I was playing.
So out it popped and you used it. Okay, good. And then Holley, how did you develop that?
Because in these slides you couldn't go straight from like depressing to happy straight away. So I kind of did a sort of rundown, but it wasn't really a rundown, just from the. And then into like the.
So what key were you in before and what you're in now?
You're in the key of E before, and then in the key of
D.
Right.
And then
So E minor to D major,
yeah.
yeah.
and you get the minor major thing.
Yeah.
Good. Anything else you want to say? No? Okay, very good.